Hello guys, so today we are looking at this, which is, well, it's a Master Chief helmet. It's a 3D printed one that I got. I did a little thing about it a while ago. When it came, it was in a kind of a pink form. I'll show you in there, you can see, kind of all like that. This is kind of as finished as I've got it at the moment. I just thought I should actually show it off because it's been sat on the shelf for a while. Now, I did buy a really nice visor for it. I got a motorbike helmet visor for it and it was going to be brilliant, and putting it in the other day I got super glue on it, so I had to spray it gold. I kind of gave up trying, you know, so yeah, this is the gold. So unfortunately now, as you can see, you can't really see through it, which is a shame, but it's not like I'm going to cosplay with this. I'm not going to be running around wearing it, so it is going on a shelf somewhere. I'll probably move my Iron Man helmet maybe, or Dr. Doom or somebody, and it'll go on there. But yes, so as you can see, it was 3D printed. It did take a little bit of sanding, a little bit of work. I don't know if you can see around that bit there, but it was all like that. Now, I fixed that by just basically painting it with very thick black acrylic paint, which filled in the gaps, and sanding, and more acrylic paint and sanding, primer and stuff like that, until I'd got it reasonably smooth. I didn't want it to be too smooth because to me it's a battle-worn helmet. It's kind of weird now because I'm looking at it under very bright lights in here and I can see bits that aren't quite right, so forgive me for that. When it's sat on the shelf or when it's, you know, wherever I display it, it isn't going to be as kind of seen as it is now. But yeah, I think it looks amazing. Like I say, it was hard work. It wasn't the easiest of things to do. I have still got to, I'm looking for some little vent things to put on there that look like vents, rather than that's just a piece of cardboard that I glued on. Just out of interest, I didn't glue this one on. I think I just popped them in. Which is funny, it fell out the other day. Now I can't get the damn thing out. There we go. As you can see, that is pretty much what it looked like over a lot of it. I have now, like I say, sanded it down. It was hard to sand into that spot there, so that's why obviously that's like that. But I'm looking for something to put into there to make it look more like a vent. As you can see, this bit here is still a little rough around the edges. What I'll probably do is I'll just, like I said, go in with some acrylic matte paint that's a little thick and just build up and build up and build up until those creases have gone. Maybe give it a bit of a sand as well, because there's an odd bit I can see paintbrush streaks. I tried to use the airbrush on it, but in the end what I did, this is a little cool technique I used, and I was kneeling on them, is these makeup sponges. What you do is you get one of those and you just generally get the paint on, wipe a lot of it off, and then just generally dab around. So it was painted quite a dark, it was painted black, this black. Then I went over it with a very dark green, and then I built from there. I did notice earlier that, let's see if I can show you under there. Under there, that's the other green, so you can see the glue that I used, which I still need to correct that, but yeah, that's the darker green I used, and then I built up over the top with a lighter green. I still need to correct that as well. Like I say, you can see all the lines in there as well. It is kind of weird doing these things under a bright light because, you know, in an ideal world you don't look at these things through quite that kind of thing, but yes. So yeah, that is my Master Chief helmet. Tell me what I should try. There we go, so that sits on there. That tilts up like so. Oh, that there. So yeah, that is my Master Chief helmet. I say, I'm not sure which version of the Master Chief helmet it is. I'm also not sure quite whether I've got the right, because you look at Master Chief online and there is a lot of different helmets, a lot of different looks, a lot of different paint jobs. I kind of went with my interpretation of Master Chief. I wasn't sure about that bit there, whether I painted that quite right, because I wasn't sure if the black went all the way down, whether that was black, whether this was, you know what I mean? It's kind of, So I just tossed a coin, came down and, right, that's my version. I did dry brush silver over it, obviously, to create scuffs and scars and things. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I did scuff the visor while I was trying to glue it in. I did not have at all a lot of luck with that visor, to be honest. I don't know a good place to buy a Master Chief visor that's in the UK. I had a look at some. They're coming from America and they were 14 quid to buy, but it was 50 quid postage. And I was like, oh, forget that. The postage was actually more than it was to buy the damn visor. So yeah, that kind of went out of the window. I, you know, just could not warrant that kind of money. So yeah. So like I say, these things to me are never really 100% finished. They're what I'm satisfied with, and this I'm reasonably satisfied with. I will probably go over and correct errors that I can see now because I'm looking at it under a bright light. You know, it's like I don't sit with a spotlight on it when I'm painting it. Maybe I should. Maybe that's something I should do. But yes. So yeah, that is it. That is my 3D printed Master Chief helmet finished. Like I say, I'll put a link at the end to the previous version of it before I started painting it and that, and you'll see just what it looked like. So yes. So yeah, that's it. If you could please hit that like button at the bottom, that would be a great help. If you could also, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. That would also be a huge help as well. The more subscribers, the better. It's all algorithms and stuff like that. Yeah, so thanks guys. Hope you all have a great day. Hope you all have a great night. And we'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.